How SpaceX plans to colonize Mars and create a new civilization. Throughout the course of more than 20 years, Elon Musk has directed SpaceX, his rocket firm, toward achieving his long-time objective of traveling to Mars. In addition, he has increased the amount of study he has been doing on what will occur if he arrives there. According to 5 individuals who know about the activities and documents that were viewed by the New York Times, Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk, who is 53 years old, has instructed the staff of SpaceX to delve into the design and specifics of a Martian city. One group is now working on the design of miniature dome habitats, which includes the consideration of the materials that could be utilized to construct them. While another group is working on spacesuits to protect people from the harsh climate of Mars, a medical team is investigating whether or not humans can bear children on the planet. 2 people who are acquainted with Mr. Musk's views have stated that he has offered his sperm as a donation to assist in the seeding of a colony. As the timescale that Mr. Musk has set for life on Mars has accelerated, the projects, which are still in their early stages, represent a shift toward more specific planning for life on Mars. In April, Mr. Musk shared with the staff of SpaceX that he now anticipates that 1 million people will be living on the planet within approximately 20 years, contrary to his previous statement in 2016 that it would take 40 to 100 years to build a society that could support itself on the planet. He is quoted as saying, "There is a high urgency to making life multiplanetary," as stated in a video of his speech that was made available to the public. "We have to do it while civilization is still so strong," the speaker said. For a long time, Mr. Musk has been attempting to defy the impossible, and he has frequently been successful in doing so. His concept for life on Mars, on the other hand, takes his supposedly infinite goals to their most extreme, and some might even say absurdist, point. People have never stepped foot on this planet before. Before the 2040s, NASA anticipates that humans will have successfully landed on Mars. In addition, if individuals make it there, they will be met with a desolate landscape, temperatures that are below freezing, dust storms, and air that is so thick that it is impossible to breathe. On the other hand, Mr. Musk is so committed to the concept of establishing a civilization on Mars, he has even stated that he intends to pass away there, that it has been the driving force behind almost all of the economic endeavors that he has undertaken on Earth. According to the documents and the individuals who are aware of the activities, his vision for Mars serves as the foundation for the majority of the 6 businesses that he serves as the leader of or owns. Each of these businesses has the potential to contribute to the establishment of an interplanetary colony. According to 2 of the individuals, the Boring Company, which is a private tunneling enterprise that was formed by Mr. Musk, was started in part to prepare the necessary equipment to bore into the surface of Mars. Mr. Musk has admitted to the public that he purchased the social media platform known as X, in part to assist in evaluating the feasibility of a citizen-led government that operates on Mars and is governed by consensus. Additionally, he has stated that he anticipates people living on the planet driving a variant of the steel-paneled Cybertrucks that Tesla, his electric car firm, manufactures. Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX, has stated that to make life on Mars sustainable, at least 1 million tons of vitamin C and 1,000 spaceships will be required. In the event that you do not, you are going to die slowly and painfully. Musk recently commented to Ars Technica that to live on Mars, we need to have a self-sustaining city there. This is the reason why this is the case. A settlement on Mars must survive if the resupply ships stop coming from Earth for any reason whatsoever, Musk said in an interview with Ars Technica. It makes no difference why. Is it possible that the city may perish if those ships that provide supplies to it stop coming? In addition, to cultivate something that can sustain itself, you cannot be lacking anything. You need to have all of the components. It can't be like, well, this thing is self-sustaining except for this one little thing that we don't have. Because that would explain the situation. It is not possible. Musk made a comparison between it and a lengthy journey at sea, stating, "That would be like saying, well, we had everything except vitamin C." Okay, that's fantastic. You will suffer from scurvy and eventually pass away, which will be a very terrible experience. It is going to be a disaster. You are going to suffer a slow and excruciating death as a result of a deficiency of vitamin C. Therefore, we must make certain that we have a supply of vitamin C on Mars, he stated. When that happens, it's like, okay, a general order of magnitude. What type of tonnage do you need to have to make it self-sustaining? He continued by saying, it is most likely not less than 1 million tons. It has been determined by the United States Department of Health and Human Services that the daily requirement for vitamin C for an average adult is somewhere between 75 and 90 milligrams. Taking into consideration a dose of 90 milligrams, 1 million tons of vitamin C would be equivalent to more than 10 trillion doses. In January, Musk stated that the objective of his Starship transportation system to Mars will be to launch each of SpaceX's reusable Starship rockets approximately 3 times per day on average, while carrying a 100-ton cargo on each mission. This will be accomplished by way of the Starship transportation system. Around 1,000 flights are carried out annually, and each flight carries more than 100 tons of cargo. At that rate, Musk hypothesizes that each Starship rocket would be able to launch approximately 1,000 missions every year, thereby putting a total of 100,000 tons of goods into orbit. According to another tweet that Musk sent out in January, so every 10 ships yield 1 megaton per year to orbit, and 1,000 Starships could deliver maybe around 100,000 people per Earth-Mars orbital sync, Musk remarked on Twitter. He was referring to the period, which occurs every 26 months, when the orbits of Earth and Mars are most synced for an interplanetary journey. That is the objective. It has been reported by Ars Technica that Musk is currently employing SpaceX engineers to work around the clock on the construction of his Starship system. Elon Musk has considered the possibility that other things could function on Mars as well. For example, he tweeted in January that there will be a lot of jobs on Mars that people may find. In addition, Musk stated that there will be a direct democracy on Mars, which will let the inhabitants make their own decisions, during an episode of the podcast titled Third Row Tesla, which was also released in January. In addition, Musk is of the opinion that the laws that govern Mars ought to be fewer and less convoluted than those that govern Earth. According to Musk's statement to Popular Mechanics in February 2019, the city itself will have an outdoorsy, fun atmosphere. You would likely want to have some kind of faceted glass dome, along with a park, so that you may wander around without having to wear a spacesuit. According to him, food would be grown on hydroponic farms that were powered by solar energy and would be situated either below or inside enclosed structures. As stated on the SpaceX website, Musk intends to send a rocket from SpaceX to Mars by the year 2022, with the sole purpose of transporting goods. A second journey, which would require a greater number of crew members and cargo, is planned for the year 2024. In addition, Musk has stated that he will send 1 million people to Mars by the year 2050. Musk stated to Ars Technica, "It is highly likely that I will be dead for a very long time before Mars becomes self-sustaining. I would, however, like to be present for the landing of several ships on Mars at the very least." If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps us create more great content just for you.